Hey, crypto family. So, we have three news articles to go over today and then going to go over some Bitcoin analysis. So, the first article is going to talk about Roger Ver and how he's actually sidelining the Bitcoin cash war to present his bull case. Now, as you know, there's that hash war that's been going on between Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Cash S or Bitcoin SV, and which one is the true fork of Bitcoin. Now, Roger Ver, he sees that a lot of, what's been going on with Bitcoin is due to him and Craig Wright, having this hash war, taking a lot of their mining from Bitcoin, putting it over to Bitcoin Cash, and it's contributed to a lot of the drop that we've seen over the past couple of weeks. Now, what he says here, it says, Bitcoin.com CEO and Bitcoin Cash proponent Roger Ver remained buoyant about cryptocurrency markets December 4th, telling Bloomberg the, quote, future is brighter than ever. And then it says, he also quotes, long term, the future is brighter than ever. There's more awareness, there's more adoption, there's more stuff happening all over the world. Of course, I'm incredibly bullish on the whole crypto ecosystem. And it says, in an interview in Tokyo, Ver, who became known for his citing of Bitcoin in favor of Bitcoin Cash, briefly put the two coins' differences aside to explain that despite price suppression, there remained a foolproof case for further adoption. So you can see now he sees, how much damage has been done to Bitcoin, and he's trying to, help alleviate some of that. It says, while Bitcoin has rebounded from the annual lows of 3,500 seen last month, Bitcoin Cash shows little sign of achieving the same feat, currently trading at $140, its lowest price since it launched in August 2017. Now, its price is actually even lower right now, which I'll go over, but it has been underperforming everything else through this current bear market. And it says, as to elaborate on the contentious Bitcoin Cash hard fork that spawned the two competing chains, Ver, however, declined to criticize. He says, I think we need to build an economy on actually using cryptocurrencies as currencies rather than just a bunch of speculators speculating. So you can see basically he's all for any cryptocurrency that's helping to spread, awareness and usability in the space. So it seems like he's starting to be humbled a little bit and see that, okay, maybe Bitcoin Cash isn't the end all be all. Maybe I need to be more open about different cryptocurrencies. So hopefully that transfers over to Bitcoin's price. I don't know how much of an effect it'll have. Hopefully he transfers some of his mining over to Bitcoin, because in my last video, you saw it's actually 9% more profitable to mine Bitcoin versus Bitcoin Cash, and actually 91% more profitable to mine Bitcoin versus Bitcoin SV. So hopefully that transfers over and we see the price rise. But second article I want to talk about is XRP. So some love it, some hate it. This was a big article in the news today, and it says, new R3 core to settler app launches with XRP crypto payment support. So R3 is a popular, company dealing with distributed ledger technology, and they recently launched their newest technology called the core to settler. And it's based on the core to blockchain, and it's used to facilitate global crypto payments within enterprise blockchains. And now, you're able to use XRP on it. And it says, these two are two of the most powerful blockchain companies, so seeing that they're working together, we can expect great things. And basically, R3 is, a really, really big company. I mean, they're in 6 continents, they're a global corporation, and they're really trying to get blockchain distributed around the world. And what Core to Settler does is it's actually able to show that with XRP, it's able to show that, whenever someone receives their payment, and if they did not, what was the reason? And it says, the new core to settler and its support for Ripple's XRP would make it the first settlement mechanism in the world that would show off how powerful ecosystems that were created by companies around the world can work jointly and to offer better results for their users. So it's great to see, that they're really trying to expand that global blockchain marketplace, and I guess, again, try to facilitate more efficient transactions using XRP and other cryptocurrencies. And again, they're going to try to enable more cryptocurrencies on this solution versus just XRP. But again, it's good to see that they are working to expand that. And, I'm sure XRP is going to have some effect, some, advantage to its price because of this. Right now, it's not really seeing it, but just something to keep in mind for the future. And last but not least, article I want to talk about is by CryptoCoin News, and it says world's largest financial institutions are still placing bets on crypto. So something to keep in mind is, all this bears news, a lot of bears around, especially as Bitcoin gets to lower lows, is you can't forget all of the high-end companies that are investing in blockchain and cryptos. So here it says Sequoia, Baidu, Nasdaq, and Fidelity are amongst some of the largest VCs, technology conglomerates, and financial institutions to make big bets on crypto in the past week. Despite the bear market, which has led major cryptocurrencies to lose about 80 to 90% in value on average, both digital asset related businesses and blockchain protocols are raising tens of millions of dollars from high profile institutions. And it says interest is still there. And this is something to keep in mind here. So again, on December 4th, you had NASDAQ, which said that they are going to launch Bitcoin futures next year. And then you also have Fidelity, which is the fourth largest asset manager, which invested in a cryptocurrency exchange called ErisX. And then said the company secured $27.5 million funding round led by NASDAQ Ventures and Fidelity Investments in less than 2 months after it raised a funding round from TD Ameritrade, the electronic brokerage giant valued at $30 billion. And then also, if you scroll down here, it also mentions about Sequoia, who is one of the most influential venture capital firms in Asia, and Baidu, China's biggest search engine operator, invested $35 million in a blockchain protocol created by Turing Award winner named Dr. Andrew Chi-Chi Yao, an information science professor at the prestigious Tsinghua University. So again, you have all these different companies and high-profile companies that are investing in the blockchain space and different exchanges, Bitcoin futures. So it's hard-pressed to think that this won't have a positive effect for the future. Right now, they say it's just a market cycle, but Bitcoin's been around 9 years. It's going to be around a lot longer. So something just to keep in mind when you are looking at all this bearish news, and see there is still a lot of companies investing, and they are investing for a reason. So now looking at the market today. Market cap 122 billion, down a little bit from yesterday. Bitcoin's down 4.44% to $3,792. You have Ripple down 3.5% to 34.2 cents. Ethereum down 6% to $104. Stellar down 6% to 14.1 cents. And the Bitcoin Cash, again underperforming, down 11.7% to $134. Now looking at Bitcoin here, you can see, okay, we did break, we had that intermediary support around 3,800 where it bounced a couple of times, but it broke through that, actually went to a low of $3,655. And that's just above the support line I drew here on the 4-hour chart. You can see here it bounced above there about 5 times from that $3,600 level. So I'm seeing that we need to keep this level if we still want to maintain some amount of bullish momentum and having a bounce from here. Now, it's good to see we did bounce $70 from that low. But again, we're going to need to maintain this bullish action and continue to rise from here and ultimately break that $4,000 to $4,100 range, which was acting as previous support, now turned resistance. So going to have to see what happens here. 4-hour chart, it's a red 6. So if we do have 3 more red candles, then, a reversal is likely to happen after that. But again, you can't assume in trading anything's possible. So we'll have to see what happens. Then the RSI here, it's declining below that 37 level, which was the level acting as previous resistance. Whenever it had that big drop, it could not break above that. It broke above that, but now it's looking to break back below that. So again, you're going to have to see what happens with that, if we can find more positive action to move with that, and then again, continue to break above this 50-day moving average, which does coincide with that $4,000 level. So you're going to have to see what happens there, and hopefully we can gain some momentum towards the weekend. But with that, if y'all enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment if you can, and subscribe if you haven't. Really appreciate it. Help spread the channel. And with that, till next time, thanks for watching.